So reflecting on what I was going to say to begin this rally, where we reflect back on 300 weeks of social justice rallies, that got me reflecting on reflecting. Reflecting on the past, reflecting on the present, reflecting the future. Reflecting past, looking back over these 300 weeks, I'm struck by how far Justice Southbury has come. How the initial weeks of anger and determination were a real turning point for many of us. An inspiration that led to an aspiration to be part of a positive change for those around us. I'm reminded of how earnestly we approach the question of what this group could and should be. How consistently this group has worked to make love your neighbor the central value message underlying what we say and do. How hard we worked to particularize that message of love your neighbor, applying the imperative of loving your neighbor to each new situation that our community and our nation and our world has confronted over these 300 weeks. How we've made mistakes. I've said stupid things. We've had our disagreements about really, really fraught topics, like just how should we judge Hamas and the Israeli government, and how this affects our views of innocent Palestinians and innocent Israelis. Morally difficult distinctions that we've struggled with and debated and talked about throughout our time. But we've never shied from trying to figure things out. Ultimately, as I reflect back over the 300 weeks, I'm struck by how well our vision statement has held up through each test of what it actually means. Our vision, a more fair and kind community for all. More, meaning things are not perfect, so work hard to make them better. Fair, meaning treat others with respect for their talents, understanding for their flaws, assistance with their needs, accountability for their deeds, good and bad. Community, here in Southbury, in surrounding towns, the United States and abroad, but especially whomever you are with at that moment, part of your community of humanity. And for all. All means all. Love your neighbor means everyone is your neighbor. So a more fair and kind community for all. I really believe that two things distinguish this group from any other group like us. First is that vision and our dedication to it. When we say we've been working toward a more fair and kind community for all, we really have been for 300 weeks. And that's the second thing that makes our group special. 300 weeks! I already mentioned our inspiration, but someone once said that success is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Hard work. Over 300 weeks, nothing has stopped us. We didn't mostly show up. We didn't almost always show up. We showed up every single Sunday since the end of May 2020. We stuck to it. We persevered. We believed that it was important to be a consistent presence, a force for good, and we never canceled or bowed to pressure or took a day off. Thank you all for making that happen. Now that's reflecting on the past, but you also reflect in the present. I can look in my mirror and see a reflection, that old bald man staring back at me. I may still think of myself as young and athletic and vigorous, but the mirror don't lie. So what does Justice Southbury see reflected back at us when we look today into what Elvis Costello called the deep, dark, truthful mirror? How are we reflected to the community around us? Certainly not everyone likes our message, our presence here on the corner, even our red, white, and blue love your neighbor signs. But we are prepared to be judged by the sincerity of our values messages. Our speeches, our signs, don't tolerate hate, be kind and fair to all people. Our social media posts and conversations all reflect what we are about. And we can reflect not just on the past and our present, but on the future of Justice Southbury. We will continue to be out here. We will continue to engage the community in difficult conversations during difficult times. There are always two choices: do something or do nothing. We will continue to do something. Our actions will continue to reflect our dedication to our values. And we'll revisit these reflections at our 400th rally.